Hi, my name is Trishana Kimble, a mortgage broker based here in Texas. Today we're going to talk about VA loans. And what does it look like if you have a low credit score but you are eligible to get a VA loan? Now, is it possible to get a mortgage loan with a low credit score? And the answer is absolutely. You are able to get a VA loan with a low credit score because here's a little secret. VA doesn't require a certain credit score. If you see someone requiring a certain credit score, it is that lender's overlay and not the VA requiring for a certain credit score. You can have a 450 credit score, but if you qualify, then you can qualify for the mortgage loan. Some criteria that VA will look for when you are underneath a certain score and you still are wanting to get approved for a home is first, financial responsibility. Your credit score may be low because sometimes things happen, life happens, everyone goes through problems, but have you for the last 12 months been able to pay your bills? That is something big that VA looks at. Have you been able to pay your bills? Does your credit reflect that over the last 12 months you have been attempting to reconcile your debts? You have been paying your bills on time? Or are you actively getting new collections and new charge-offs every month? Or is the last of those items, passed, but you're still in a credit rebuilding stage? You're still in a stage where all those items are still reflecting, but you can show that you've paid your rent on time, that you've paid your car note on time, that you've paid your insurance on time, other bills that may not reflect on your credit. You want to show that you have positive trade lines, whether they are non-traditional, meaning they don't reflect on your credit, or if it's traditional trade lines, your car note, your credit cards that do reflect on your credit report and are now in good standing. Also, what VA looks at are your reserves. If you have a low credit score, have you been working and putting some money to the side? VA does not require for you to put down a down payment, but if you are below a certain credit score, they may want to see 3, maybe even 6 months of reserves to show that you can pay this mortgage that the VA is guaranteeing for you. Something else to take into account when trying to see if you can qualify for a VA loan with a low credit score is your debt to income ratio. How much home are you hoping to purchase? Are you purchasing outside of what would be considered a normal debt to income ratio? You want to have realistic expectations when you're going into purchasing a home with a lower credit score, especially using a VA loan. Do have limits on how much you'd be able to borrow based on your remaining debts, which is with any loan, and based on how responsible you can show them that you have been with your money. Now, every situation is different. Every borrower is different. So if you want an in-depth guide of what you need to do, or if you're able to qualify for a loan right now, don't hesitate to email me or schedule some time on my calendar and let's look at where your credit is right now and can you qualify now, or where you need to be so that you can qualify and you can be ready to take that next step and use your VA loan.